Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Everything. Today we are going to be making an easy chili recipe. This is going to be my first time making it and my mom's going to be teaching me how to do so. And we're just going to get right into it.
I'm going to start out, usually you'll need one large onion. I'm using, two little small medium onions. And we're going to slice these up. You can do it your way, but this is how I do it. I cut the onion in half, I cut slices, I hold it like this, and I just start coming down for small slices like this.
And we like small pieces, we don't like big chunks.
Yeah, onions have their place to be large, maybe pot roast, something like that.
Not chili.
Not chili, we like little pieces here. And I might not eat all this onion, or I might just use like 1.5. Excuse my nails, guys, because they're a little long, kind of creepy long, because when I went to the nail place last time, I didn't really realize that he wasn't going to completely redo the nail. He just sanded them down and painted them and didn't do much to them. So, wasn't real happy about that. So, we're just going to do one other half, because we do like a lot of onions in the chili.
Alright guys, so the next step is going to be peppers. You can use a whole green pepper. We're just going to use 3 mini peppers because that's what we have. But we're just going to cut those up and yeah.
Here's the peppers here. And I just cut the top off is how I do it. I cut them directly in half. And then all of this inner part with the seeds and all that, I take all that out. I don't like any of that. So all of this stuff here, like that, and that, you basically want just left with the pepper, and that's it. Even like this, I cut that out. I don't like that. Just kind of take that out of there. So we're going to continue this till I have about 3 or 4 peppers done, and we'll get right back to you. Okay guys, I've got my peppers and onions cut up. I've got about an onion and a half here. I know it looks like a lot, but let me tell you, you need a lot of onions in the chili. I did about 5 of the little mini peppers here. And now we're going to come over here to the stove and we're going to assemble the chili for you.
I'm going to be showing the seasonings that we're going to be putting in the chili. First we have crushed red pepper, but if you do not have crushed red pepper, you can use cayenne pepper. Then we have some salt. We are using Himalayan salt. Now we have some pepper, some chili powder, some minced onion, which I know it seems like a lot of onion, but minced onion tastes a little different. Ground cumin. And then we don't know if we're going to be using both packs, but we have some chili seasoning. It just depends when you start cooking it what your taste is. And then as well as the sugar, we don't know how much we're going to use. I prefer more sugar. She prefers less sugar. So we'll see what happens.
Okay guys, I'm going to turn the stove onto a medium heat. And Chelsea's going to drizzle just a little olive oil, maybe a teaspoon or 2, to saute the vegetables.
Alright, it's starting to sizzle.
And we are now going to start incorporating that into the green peppers and onions and letting that fry all together, chopping it well until it's completely done. Yeah, we'll see how much it ends up being. It all went in. It all went in, guys. Now is at the point, if the hamburger is not browned yet, but I will go ahead and come in at this point and I'll add a packet of this to it and see how it looks. And then I'd say a teaspoon of the minced onion.
One thing is that my mother does not measure things.
About a teaspoon. And here's our salt. Teaspoonish. Black pepper.
We like them seasonings.
On the cumin, not a teaspoon. It'll be too strong. I would say 1/4 teaspoon, maybe half. Just continue to fry this until it is really good and brown.
All right, guys, so the hamburger is now done, and we drained the grease. Grease is on them.
Yep.
We drained all the grease, and
Hey, what is this?
now we're gonna be adding the canned stuff.
Yep. So the first thing that we are going to add to this is
That's good.
what I'm going to use today is black beans, red kidney beans. Both of these are going to go in. And I'm going to use 1 can of diced tomatoes. You're going to throw that in there.
You can do it.
You didn't have to pretend.
Guys, I forgot to add tomato paste in there, and what I do is open up both ends of the can and then just push it out a little bit, pull the bottom off, then you can just shove the whole thing through. Got the chili together, Drew.
Chili, I forgot about something.
And you can take like a picture of how it's looking there.
We have the water boiling. We put some oil and some salt in there. We are doing spaghetti noodles. Some people like macaroni, some people like shell, some people don't even like noodles, but we're noodle people here, so we're doing spaghetti. Okay guys, so now it is time for the tomato juice. We have a 46-ounce bottle, and we are gonna put half of this in there right now.
We're still waiting on the water to boil for the noodles. I like spaghetti noodles, guys. My husband says macaroni noodles. No, it tastes different. I don't care what he says.
I like the macaroni or the shell. Is that good?
A little bit more.
Now we're going to add a mason jar's worth of water.
And if you like your chili thicker, you don't have to put that much water.
It actually said 3 cups on it, so that is how much we put in there.
Yep. And now what I'm gonna do is I've got Maxine's chili powder. Probably, like I say, I don't measure, so I'm just gonna say
A couple dashes.
a couple of teaspoons. And Chelsea, hot pepper flakes.
How much should we put in?
Well, it depends on how hot you like it.
Not very hot.
So
I like my chili sweet.
you don't want to put a whole lot of the hot pepper flakes. If you don't like spicy at all, don't put any of the hot pepper flakes.
Feels like you put a lot every
I
time.
put a few sprinkles, not much. Half a teaspoon is what I like, and I like just like a medium spice. A little bit more. And then the sugar. Nobody thinks to put sugar into chili, but that's what you do. So Chelsea, just grab like maybe a teaspoon or 2 to go in at first. There you go. And you'll want to taste it. What you're basically doing is just balancing out the tomato
And the spice.
and the sweet and salty. You want it all just kind of a good mixture there. If you want to say that oil for about.
Okay guys, so now we're going to salt it to taste. Whatever you feel is enough for you.
Yeah, and I've got some pepper here. I'm going to be going in with some of that.
So we are going to bring this to a boil, a medium boil, and then once it starts boiling, turn it to a simmer for about an hour.
Our water's boiling, so depending on how many noodles you like, I don't like a ton of noodles, but I do like some noodles in there. So I'm just going to take about like that. And then what you do is you want to break these kind of small, or when you eat them, they're going to be sloshing all around everywhere.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, we don't want that. Small little pieces like this. One thing I wanted to add when we was saying 8 minutes on the noodles, the main rule of thumb is you don't want the noodles to be all the way done, because you are going to cook them in the chili for, you know, simmering them for an hour or so.
So they're gonna cook more.
So they're going to cook more. You don't want them completely mushed.
Okay, so the noodles are drained. We are going to add them to the chili. We actually might need more noodles.
Incorporate.
Add. We might need more noodles. We're not sure yet. We'll just have to see.
It's probably good. So it's going to thicken.
All right, we're not adding any more noodles. It's good. Here's what it looks like with the noodles, and like we said before, it's just gonna simmer for about an hour.
Okay guys, our chili's done. Our chili's done, and I don't know if you can see that. It's steaming right now, hot and delicious. There we go. It is absolutely
crackers.
delicious smelling in here. So we're gonna eat some chili.
We're gonna dig in, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below any requests. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.